So today we're diving into something every project lives or dies by: communication in project management.
Yep, it's the silent killer if done wrong, and the secret weapon if done right. Ever seen a project derail just because someone didn't send a follow-up email?
Oh, for sure. Or worse, assuming everyone's on the same page when clearly they're not. Misalignment is like planting a delay time bomb.
Totally. And it's not just about passing messages, it's about making sure people understand them, right?
Exactly. Clarity over cleverness, always. Especially when you've got cross-functional teams juggling different priorities.
One trick I use: recap meetings. I know, sounds boring, but having someone summarize action items out loud saves a lot of "I thought you meant" later on.
Smart move. I also find tone matters. Emails that sound robotic can make people switch off. You ever use emojis in stakeholder emails?
Ha! Only with the cool ones. But yeah, soft skills are underrated. A friendly tone can keep tension from escalating when deadlines get tight.
Speaking of tension, how do you handle conflict in project teams? Because miscommunication loves to stir up drama.
Oh, I try to frame it as different interpretations rather than "someone messed up." Shifts the energy to problem solving.
That's a nice reframe. I also encourage people to over-communicate. I'd rather deal with redundancy than silence.
True. Silence usually means uncertainty. And uncertainty in projects. Recipe for scope creep.
Or that awkward moment when dev finishes a sprint and the client goes, "Wait, that's not what I asked for."
Been there. Requirements gathering is 90% communication, 10% documentation, if we're honest.
And yet people still treat the kickoff meeting like a checkbox. That's the foundation, not just an intro.
Right. That's when you align expectations, roles, timelines, basically your communication strategy for the whole thing.
Let's not forget tools: Slack, Teams, Notion. Helpful, but only if people use them intentionally.
Yep. Just dumping updates into a channel isn't communication. It's noise. You've gotta curate the info people actually need.
That's why I like using structured updates, like what we did, what's next, blockers, clean and clear.
And for global teams, don't underestimate time zones. Bad timing can kill momentum.
Yeah, async updates become gold then. Video summaries, daily check-ins via docs, small tweaks, big difference.
So, if you had to pick one golden rule for communication in project management, what would it be?
I'd say communicate with intent. Don't just talk, make it count.
Love that. I'd add, listen actively. Because most problems come from what wasn't said, not what was.
That's a perfect note to wrap on. Think about it, folks. What's your communication blind spot in projects? Might be time to fix it.